Welcome to Intimacy Evolution with Brianna and Mark Carey, where they discuss desire, intimacy, and how to embrace the changes within your relationship. Brianna has been a sexual health educator for 14 years and is currently working as a relationship and intimacy coach. Mark is a licensed professional counselor and has been running his own private practice for 6 years. Together, they have 2 young kids and have dealt with the many ebbs and flows during their 15 years together. Intimacy evolves over time, and that's okay. Let's talk about it.
What's up, party people? No. That look was a definite no.
Why do you always have to comment on my... Literally every time we come in here, you say something, I give you a look, and then you comment on my look.
Well, it was apparent that that was not the correct intro. Oh, man. My mic's not working?
You are not turned on.
That can change rather quickly.
Joke's on you. Yes, I was.
Instantaneously. Boom, I'm ready. Hey.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Intimacy Evolution. Today, we are going to be talking about board meetings. Super sexy.
Very, very sexy.
Specifically, relationship board meetings. This is something that we learned about a few months ago and have been implementing into our relationship. And again, it just goes back to being intentional with your time and with your partner and allowing space to connect.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just running through the thoughts.
Okay.
And we're going to outline what that looks like for us, and it can be different for everyone, but there are some key points that we'll definitely go through. And, it's creating a safe place where we can communicate and talk about what's coming up, how we're feeling, anything else, just an openness.
Yeah, well, and let's back up a little bit more. The premise behind this is, everything that's we deem quote unquote important, right? We have meetings, work meetings, we have PTA meetings, we have HOA meetings, things that are
important. But yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. But we create space for meetings, to go over stuff, and your relationship is the most important business meeting you could ever have, right?
I concur.
Yeah, you just got to keep that foundation solid. And so that's why it's called the relationship board meeting. You can call it something a little sexier if you want to, or you can whatever. But it's easy for us. We put board meeting in our calendars and we stick to it weekly.
Yep, have the reminder go off.
But like you said, it helps to, one, create a safe place for you guys to come together each week and talk about things. Sometimes things can come up during the week and it might not be the right time, or you might not have time to address certain things. And so this will allow you to go deeper into that.
Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time to many of us. Speaking of myself, you're going through the week, you're going through the motions, you got work, you got kids, you're doing all the things for everyone else, and maybe you don't want to talk. Maybe you just want to hang out together, watch TV, or do your own thing, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, this gives that, again, scheduled time to come together.
And also, it's not all business.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
It's meant to be fun.
You get to have fun with it.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into all of that. Do you want to start?
Sure. I mean, we already kind of hit the part that we're trying to create this safe place for each other. And so we're not going to enter this board meeting just guns blazing. What do you got going on this week? What's this? What's that?
Right.
We're going to do a little warm up, a little foreplay, if you will. Drop in with each other. What's that?
I said, I like where this is going.
So, kind of get in the space to really be the we, to connect. And the other thing that I enjoy about board meetings is like, it's very important for couples to have goals and dreams, but how often do you talk about those? Well, sometimes when you're talking about the future or something like that, but oftentimes it's very sparse. And so, the manifestation of having goals and dreams at the forefront on a weekly basis is very intentional. So,
So part of that, you have the space, you have the time, that this is coming up. You come together and you're going to take some time to drop in and recognize what's going on with you first. Like body scan, how am I feeling? What? You look like you have something you want to say.
Oh, I have lots of things. We're just going to go through a lot of examples of drop-ins.
Okay.
So, I'm just excited.
Go ahead then.
Well, you're talking about it. One of a really good drop-in is what Brie was saying. What am I feeling? We go into our own body. We close our eyes. And when we say, what are we feeling? I don't mean what emotions. I mean, what is your body actually feeling? Do you feel tension somewhere? Do you feel, right now, I'm digesting from dinner. And so I can feel my stomach essentially, digesting in some way.
Okay.
And, all the way down from our toes, all the way up to our head and our fingertips and what are the bodily sensations we got going on. Yeah. And just speaking them out loud and partner recognizing them and saying, okay, and just kind of moving through that. Yeah.
And then also scanning for emotions that might be present. Are you feeling anxious or overwhelmed? Did you just have a 45-minute battle with your kids to go to sleep like we just did before we started recording? And it was intense.
They were very tired.
Yeah.
And we're unhappy about many things.
Are you feeling, still like charged from that? And do you need to, take some time to decompress a little bit, do some breathing or, we have eye gazing on here as well, which is really great to, once you've scanned individually, that's a great way for you to come together and start to connect as the we when you are, what? I don't know why you just keep giving me these intense looks. I'm just going to look at my notes here.
I'm just seeing you.
Okay.
I'm just,
well, thank you
enjoying you
for seeing me.
I like you.
Okay.
So, eye gazing is getting close enough to each other and looking each other, kind of left eye to left eye is the technique. So,
but no touching.
Yeah. I mean,
so this is again, so say like I'm sharing, still very charged from putting the kids to bed. I'm feeling a little anxious, jittery, whatever. I might not necessarily want physical touch right now. I'm in my body. I did some breath work, but let's eye gaze and connect and drop in together.
Yeah. And that's all dependent on the person because I'll take physical touch anytime. You know it.
I know.
So I'm looking at I'm looking at your left eye. That's where I'm focusing, and you're focusing on my left eye. And so left eye to left eye.
Yeah, that allows you, it's the receiving side, kind of the more feminine side, allows you to relax a little bit more and connect. And you have something else on here. You want to talk about that?
Oh, well, I didn't,
You have it on there.
So we make notes and we share each other's notes. And as a joke, I put, I wondered if yoni gazing was a good drop in. The yoni is a beautiful place. beautiful thing.
We have not yet covered terms.
Well, they can figure it out.
I'm assuming they can't as
the
well.
Google,
But
well, the Google machine is out there.
the Google machine.
That's right.
You didn't know what it was. You do now.
Google Images. There you go.
I'm so sorry.
Whenever you Google anything, make sure you go to images first, just so you can get the shock factor.
Or not. Or not. Anywho.
Okay. On to our next drop-in technique.
Yes. The green, yellow, red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You are doing so great. Like, I'm just going to sit here. I'm in the passenger seat right now. Let's hear it.
I guess I'm leader, you're follower.
Okay.
So, this is just like a stoplight system, but green, you might be feeling energetic, excited, playful, lots of positive energies being exuded. Yellow, you might be, would it be kind of moderate level of energy,
maybe a little tired, maybe you're coming in a little cautious, maybe some things happen that week that you're going to be touching on, and you're just kind of like
feeling
lightly.
it out.
Yeah. And then red, you're exhausted, you're feeling overwhelmed or frustrated, you are needing some space. And so again, that's where you can take that time to do some breath work, or maybe you are saying like, maybe I need to go do something for 10 minutes by myself, and then we can come back to do this.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
So that's green, yellow, red. Along the same lines, there's rosebud thorn, which
I like this one.
is a pretty fun thing as well. Just kind of check in with each other. What is the rose? What is the thing that's blossomed? What is the thing in the last week or several weeks that's really felt really good?
Yeah.
And you can name that. It can be recognition of a partner. It can be recognition of yourself. It can just be an event that happened.
Yeah.
Bud is the thing that we're working on, that we're growing, that we're hoping to blossom into that rose. Thorn would be the difficult thing, the crunchy, the challenge, or the unpleasant feelings that we had around something.
Yeah.
And another 3-minute game, it could go here as a drop in. We've talked about that in a different podcast, or it could go towards the end. Where it's the connection related part and the closure. So
so those are all just kind of different things that you can do to switch it up each week and kind of feel out what is needed in that in that moment for you or for your partner. And then after you do your drop-ins, you're going to go into your weekly overview. And this is where you kind of do the more quote unquote business stuff.
Yeah.
What activities do we have coming up? What's scheduled for the week? Commitments, things like that are, need to make sure you guys are synced up on your calendar and things like that.
Yeah. And when you have, like most people, we have multiple calendars. You have your work calendar. I have my work calendar. We have our home calendar. We have to put in some fun stuff in there. What do we want to do when?
Yeah.
Look at the weather, see what that's going to be like. It's summertime. If we want to go to the lake, well, today it was raining all day. And so we weren't going to the lake today. And kind of schedule out family time as well as personal time.
Personal time and partner time.
Yep, definitely partner time. That's where you schedule sex if you want to. Throw out some new terms. We have sexploration.
Oh, yeah.
You can schedule that, which is kind of breaking out of your norm. You have your go-tos.
Yeah.
And then you can schedule a sexploration where you kind of do something different.
I was watching How to Build a Sex Room, and they showed this contraption. Let's give it a try.
Well, you must have Amazon that right to the house. Get it that quick. I don't know.
Well, yeah, if you're planning it out,
you
would Amazon it and have it for
whatever
day.
day
You have your meeting to plan it out.
Yep. I like it.
But yeah, sexploration. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then, again, being intentional with that time, I tend to be the one that would want to put a bunch of stuff on the calendar of, let's do this fun thing. Let's do that fun thing. You hear the sigh, the dreaded sigh.
You do. And then I get overwhelmed.
So, a good, as I'm thinking about this and we're talking about this is real time stuff here.
Yeah. What are you about to say?
Well, I'll have input, but giving you the reins of planning those things might be nice. Or you might hate that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's fair to alternate. Each partner can take a, like, hey, what are we going to do for our date? Like, you can plan it this week, I'll plan it next week. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Date nights.
Yeah.
All that.
Or planning this exploration, right? Like, figuring out your blueprints. Like, hey, I would like something in this realm this week. Let's try this out. And, kind of going through that. That would be fun. We're literally getting ideas with ourselves right now, too.
Well, yeah, it kind of goes with that idea I had the other day about making kind of a list
for fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to talk about that next time because that was really cool. And we'll have
we'll be talking about fantasies. That's the next podcast. We're foreshadowing or teasing that.
Isn't that a Ludacris song? What's your fantasy?
Oh boy.
I will not.
You're not wrong.
I will not rap for you. Sorry, guys. That just went and
So after our weekly overview, and for us,
sorry.
Get it together.
I know.
I'll give her a moment. Just let Brie have her moment.
I'm so funny in my head sometimes.
So we had our drop in, which for us is probably 5 to 10 minutes. We have our weekly overview, which is for us a lot more time because we both run our own businesses.
Yeah.
We come together to do podcasts. There's a lot of interweaving and all these parts,
and
kids
stuff.
yeah. So that probably takes, I don't know, what would you say?
Like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I was going 20 to 25, but yeah, somewhere right in there.
Yeah.
The next thing is kind of a deep dive into the connection of the relationship. How is the relationship doing?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about us? How are we connected? What do you need from me? What do I need from you?
What do you need for yourself?
Exactly.
And that's the other thing I want to backtrack to that is you touched on solo time. Like plan your family time, plan your time with your partner, but also make sure you're planning time for yourself. And I'm speaking to
yourself.
Well, moms. Yeah. Speaking to the moms and women in general. We have a hard time setting time aside for ourselves.
I would say most people do.
True.
Really.
That's fair. We've been in a lot of conversations lately where that is being more.
Yeah. I mean, I
awareness.
You work from home. You're around the kids more. I come home. I feel like I need to be dad the whole time because I've been gone.
Yeah.
And so I tend to not do very good at making my own time.
That's fair.
So I think for all of us that would be good. So
okay, deep dive. How are we doing in the relationship?
What kind of kinky stuff do you want to try?
What are we enjoying about the relationship? Where are we needing a little more support, or what would we like to work on?
Yeah.
Apparently kinky stuff.
Sure.
I don't know where you're going with that.
I'm just saying a deep dive into all the things.
Okay.
Yeah, and mostly connection there.
Yeah.
And then give yourself time to relate and connect to one another. This is usually where we put like the 3-minute touch game or something. There's another idea is to use sentence stems in this part. And
Ooh, tell me more.
I enjoyed this last week, and then we continue on with that. I enjoyed this experience with you, or I enjoyed when you did this. Yeah,
those are good.
I would like more of this is a ask in that situation. I can't think of many more sentence stems at the moment, but
yeah. I mean, those are all great. I think, yeah.
So, and then kind of the end of the board meeting is some sort of closure. And this is all, we're giving all these suggestions, but your board meetings can look completely different, and ours look completely different from one week to another.
Right.
I try to request that board meeting closure always end in sex, but sometimes that's not the case.
Yeah, it needs to be scheduled ahead of time, sir.
There you go. Well, I mean, it's on the calendar. Board meeting.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it is natural to, when you talk about these things, to feel connected.
Yeah.
And in some sort of holding or cuddling or
bath time,
any of that is great to end that off with. I think the possible downfalls that people can get into with the board meeting is if we're just focused on conflict or we're bringing up something and we have not taken responsibility for our side of it. It's all about that communication. We've talked about it. It's different podcasts. Go listen. But if you come into it and you're going, why did you do this and this and that? Well, you're clearly just wanting to fight because those are fighting words.
Yeah.
If you come in and say, hey, I didn't like this. Here's how I contributed to that, and take as much responsibility as you can, it can be a conversation. And so that's, I think, the biggest downfall I see when people make scheduled time and then they use it to really, they haven't let it go, or they haven't worked through it themselves, and they bring up conflict over conflict, or they're, just kind of stuck there.
Yeah.
So watch out for that. Make sure.
That's, again, it's supposed to bring you together and work through those if need be, but that's not its sole purpose. And if there is something that comes up, like, seek out some help to help you guys work through that more fully.
Yeah.
But again, this is supposed to be the connect and, work on repairs if need to with the oopsies and ouchies, but it's not to be the main focus.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
So give it a try.
Let us know what you think, how it works for you.
Yeah. Make it yours. Make it work for you guys. Ours is scheduled for
9 p.m. on every Sunday.
Yeah. And so sometimes we're in something and it's late or earlier.
We were at the lake or we were on vacation, and sometimes it's like, hey, let's check in. How are you feeling about things? Where are we at? And it might be a quick, like, okay, here's what's coming up on this, the calendar this week.
Definitely.
And that's it.
Our board meeting this week was very different. It was, we had, we ate lunch, dinner at 2:00. And so we were eating at 9:00 at night. The kids were asleep.
Yeah.
Right now we have our niece in town being kind of a helper, a nanny.
Yeah, with the kiddos. And, so she was sitting there at the table with us. She's 18 and she got to, we
left out all the sex stuff.
We did.
So we didn't do too much drop in. I felt pretty connected to you already.
Yeah, we're feeling connected. It was more so like, what's the week look like? And
what are we doing? Ideas for marketing and podcast and the week and
groceries and
what
meals
all
do
the
we
things.
want? Stuff like that. But I think it was good for her to witness.
Yeah, it felt productive. Felt good for me.
Yeah.
So, well.
So yeah, that's
I
what we
think
got
that's
for you
it
guys.
for today. Until next time.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode, and we'll see you next week.